What's going on, familia? Let me break it down as to the difference between CNS Fulfillment, letting us handle all the heavy lifting, versus you trying to run your own small operation, what the cost difference looks like. And why it's very important for you to understand that going to CNS is actually the better option. As an example, running anywhere between 1 to 200 orders, that's a small operation. We are actually going to probably invoice you at around $100 to fulfill all of those orders. So that would be like your staff overhead, right? Compared to you trying to hire one person, it might be part-time or full-time depending as to the state that you're in, but you would be looking at you paying out of pocket $2,500 on average on a monthly basis. That's a big comparison between $2,500 to simply us invoicing you $100 for the month to fulfill up to 200 orders. Now, if we look at the storage side of it, for us to store a relative, fair amount of inventory, let's talk about a pallet cost. One of our pallets costs $150 for us, to store product. Now, compare that to you having to sign a long-term lease, having to pay a very expensive, lease amount. You're looking at around an average of $3,500, $3,500 on a monthly basis for a small warehouse. Okay. Now, we're not going to charge you utilities. If you get your own warehouse, if you handle your own staff, you are going to have other expenses, roughly around $800 to $1,600. It just depends. So you would actually be out of pocket, you trying to do it on your own, anywhere between $6,000 to $7,000. Versus if you let us handle all the heavy lifting, you would probably be out of pocket anywhere between $250 to $300. That's the main difference as to why we recommend you jumping on board to CNS Fulfillment. Even if your business is small, you could imagine if you have a larger operation, the savings are simply going to keep growing. So that average of $6,000 to $7,000 could stay in your pocket, can be reinvested into your business for other purposes, marketing, product development, anything else that will grow your company. That's your job. And we make sure that difference in overhead, you guys keep it. We do the heavy lifting. We have a whole team that takes care of all the fulfillment services. Let's go. Contact us. Vámonos. The math is there. The math is fucking there. Vámonos.